Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. And the Heat will get home. And the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And that is the way you set the tone. Man, early and often. Here in the first quarter, getting your first sack. Nice job by this defense. They had 4 last week. And it's looking like today it's going to be more of the same.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Just threw it out of the way to avoid disaster.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters, and I know the pass is coming, so I can have more success.
They kick it away on 4th down. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. So guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air, it's Aldridge. Bringing the heat. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Wants to go up top. Got it behind the line. It's good. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short.
On, boy. Yankee blue. Yankee blue.
Got it, looking for a first. Across the 25. He's got it. Just outside the red zone. If they pick up the 1st down, they'll spot it at the 22. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The pull and throw off the RPO. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They use those back-to-back explosives to set them up 1st and goal.
Slide 22. Slide. Belly stutter.
If they didn't get it off in time, it'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough.
Double right.
On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense.
Slab. Razor.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. And they're back in place for a touchdown.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that one. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was payment.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Big Ten. Nebraska is down, but they are not out of it. Not there in Lincoln. One of the most special places to watch a game in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Wisconsin. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, not great blocking up front. They're struggling to get the running game going. And tell you what, they got to find something. Last week was a bad performance, and this offense has got to get some momentum early in this game and find something that they do someone they can count on.
Just a hair too much on him for this big-arm sophomore quarterback.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
There's the pressure. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
And the Rainbow Warriors will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll return it from the 50. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. And now this offense will take the field again. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Turning it on! He's got it out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling. What a weapon these wide receiver screens can be. Not only do you get a convoy blocking, you get a dynamic run.
When you do this and you show me the threat of throwing this wide receiver screen, it makes me play defense differently. It makes me have more guys out wide, which opens the box inside. So I think it's really smart for coordinators and offense to continually throw these screens to playmakers.
That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Brings up second. Black 24. Black 24.
Got his man. And they knock him down in the backfield. Outstanding play by the defense. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal.
2-9 Philly.
Quick strike complete. Throws it in and runs into the end zone for a touchdown. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
This offense is so good, and they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
Will take over. First and 10.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. These corners backing off a bit. Swings it out to his running back. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter.
Secondary coming up.
The Rainbow Warriors trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. First play of the period will be a 2nd down.
Base 27 John. Base 27 John.
Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing throwing it away and getting the incomplete. Just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. And the defense getting a hand in there on 3rd down. And the Rainbow Warriors will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. Leaves it with the running back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Dropping back, it's Aldridge. Quarterback extends the play. They pick it off, and this defense, a much-needed play. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40.
Well, how about that? I mean, they knew this defense was good defending the pass, but that had more to do with who's in the secondary, not necessarily who's up front. David, his best Pollock impersonation, picking that one off.
Yeah, baby, you don't get many opportunities to drop in coverage. You don't get many balls thrown your way, but when you do, you want to make sure you take advantage, showing off the athletic ability, showing the hands. The big defensive lineman comes up with the INT.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. From the gun, running back gets the give. Didn't get much done on that line. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a young man.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D-linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
2nd down, he'll throw it. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Just got to finish the play for the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
They've got the ball in midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Grabbed over the middle. It's Kendricks. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Here's the return from inside his 10. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Looking for space. It's Hood. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Dropping back, it's Aldridge. The short hand, it's Hood. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. He'll try it again. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost themselves even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. Backed up now. Here's second and long.
22, pound 55 weeks.
From the gun, the ground game. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. This feels like 4-down territory, third and short from the 40.
Double right. Razor, razor.
Now on the option. He'll toss it. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picked up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top.
In blue. In blue.
They'll try the run. Got enough for the first down and wants more. What a play there, and he rips up a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
Hold on. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. It'll just make it more satisfying if they can move the chains after starting first and 20. Using his legs, it's good. Oh, he's got some space. Jumped on top of the pile. They're dealing with a second and long. Give to the running back. Got enough space. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And the extra point gives them a 28-3 lead. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28-3 is no fun, and they have to get something going right now. They'll give it to the back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
If you want to run the ball up the middle, you're going to have to block that guy. I mean, nobody even touched him, and he slanted right into the backfield, made the tackle for him.
On third down, he drops to throw. Connection to the right. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Hold on. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. gives it on the option. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. The Rainbow Warriors decide to punt it away. Takes it on the return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Now this offense is back on the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around.
Squirrel, squirrel. Terrier. Convoy.
Back to throw, it's Aldridge. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Lasso.
As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10.
Lion. Face it. Ready.
They'll go to the ground. He breaks the tackle. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
On set.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
All right. Here we go.
Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
Defense had them backed up, and then they're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank you very much.
Razor,
A
razor.
costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10.
Lizzie, Lizzie. Over. Ready.
Running back searching for a hole. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Here's the handoff. Powers through the defender. He's up to 81 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the 1st half. Before then, they can get another score.
Yankee blue. Yankee blue. Can.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll take it in for a touchdown.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. You've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the 2nd half?
And the extra point is true, and the score is 35-3. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Kendricks. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. The option look. At the 40, there he goes. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. They'll immediately call timeout. Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. To the air on 1st down. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Just about set to get this second half underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, it's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
And that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play.
Off play action. Quickly to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few.
I like the idea by the quarterback where you're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if you can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
Over the middle.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Fires to the tight end. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down.
Well, it looks to me like the offense made some adjustments at halftime. Only 3 points in the first half. But here we go in the first drive of this third quarter. And this quarterback looks locked in. Really nice throw there to pick up the first down.
Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense...
There he goes! He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold offense.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking to fire. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Well, he did a good job getting to the middle of the field. That's where the offense wanted to attack on that play. He's just got to do a better job working that football in.
7th play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. Wants to throw again. Hauls it in. And just a short and safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Rainbow Warriors send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they...
Wide open spaces. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
And what a great decision by the quarterback. Like it's such a time-limited art when you run this option. Like you want to get those guys to collapse on you like he does and get that pitch man open. And then you see now he has space to run down the field and make the big play.
And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. They're just making things harder now. It's 1st and 20.
Clear! Clear! Check! Check!
They'll go right back to him. Still on his feet at the 45. He's loose. And he will pass it.
This offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive in the third quarter, march down the field and score. There's no end in sight for these guys.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. Virginia has put on a majestic performance today, jumping out to an early lead and building on it from there, and now we have ourselves a blowout. They're up by 17 over Pittsburgh. Any big changes in this ACC clash, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Leaves it with the back. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The DBs will back off a bit. They feed him again. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
The Rainbow Warriors will call on their punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. And now the offense will come onto the field again. To the air. It's Aldridge. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
And I've seen some crazy things with wide receivers. Like, they want the football. They call for it just like he does here. He wants the football. But, man, you've got to make plays. And if you're going to be loud and you're going to be that guy, when the ball comes your way, you got to make plays on it. And he doesn't do it there.
Pulls it and fires to the left. Just sledgehammering his way down to the 33. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. They'll stick to the ground looking for the run. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29.
I'll say, watching this offense this year, one of the things you have to be really happy about is their ability to move the sticks. This is one of the top 25 offenses in the country in getting first downs. That running back is one of the biggest reasons. He is a weapon.
Pulls it in. It's good. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. Making side adjustments here. To the air, it's Aldridge. Gets it out quickly. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Holding. Offense.
A costly penalty wipes out that third down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again.
On the double.
They're facing a third down.
Lasso. Gringo. Acorn.
A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start. Offense.
Defense more than happy to take that free yardage.
Okay, ready?
Line is set on third down.
Slab.
Kill.
Kill. Razor. Kill.
Takes the handoff. It's good. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down.
Coming up. Fourth down.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
On fourth down, looking for the completion. Punts it out of the air. He's knocked out of bounds, and he still had a long way to go, and it'll be a turnover on downs. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And the Rainbow Warriors have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at second and a mile. Wants to go up top. Got his man on the outside. He's there to make the stop, and they throw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Now, on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you set yourself up in a tough position here on third.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down. Rainbow Warriors will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch around the 50. And there he goes. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. Here comes the offense back onto the field. The give to the tailback. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. just about to reach the end of the quarter. Give to the back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down.
Spider! Check, check!
To the ground with the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The RPO fired complete to the left. And it'll be a touchdown. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
Honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And they did tack on the extra point. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you know what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Jackson will throw. Get it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous, you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch of these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job of attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether. 3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low.
It's picked off, and another empty drive. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback. And DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
This offense has it with really good field position.
29 Philly, 2-9 Philly.
Looking to throw, it's Aldridge. Gets it out fast. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Might be calling a hot route.
42 spider. 4-2's go.
Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Encroachment defense.
The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. They'll line up for a second down play.
Lion. Razor, razor.
The give to the back. Across the 15. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
Lizzie, Lizzie. Lion, lion. Slide 22.
Looking downfield on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
He's got it on the line. And it's a touchdown. Put 6 on the board. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Nebraska is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Tommy Frazier, and they are right back in this. They're trailing by just 4 to Wisconsin. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Catch in the middle. It's Stoneburner. They'll pick up 4. 2nd and 6 coming.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing the sideline, or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Stoneburner. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking. And this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense going into it, but the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
Yeah, it's a nice job by this defense understanding this. That QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Jackson going to throw it. And the missed connection on 3rd down.
And it's just been that kind of day for this been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wide receiver going in motion.
Yankee blue! Yankee blue! Under!
Smart move to keep it on the ground. Picks up the first down. It's a seam wide open. It's up. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. He'll return it. Rolling the dice. Out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. It's a draw. Now they've got breathing. Six all the way out to the 20.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Jackson will throw. That's caught. It's caught. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
The Rainbow Warriors will line it up on 1st and 10. These DBs going to give a little cushion. Looking for a crease. It's Stoneburner. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game is going.
And the Rainbow Warriors with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Snagged in the middle. It's Stoneburner. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
It's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game. But as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late in the game. Taking your steps, making the right read, an accurate throw, positive plays that you...
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. It just... to make that catch.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the front. Out comes the offense as they get take over. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too. They had a really good game plan coming into this one. They went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Off from the shotgun. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down.
Man, this offense would really like to lean on this guy in the fourth quarter, right? They've got the lead, and you just saw his ability there, breaking a tackle. He looks like he's getting stronger as the game goes on. I'd expect him to get a few more carries here before this game's over.
They'll run it from the gun. Got room at the 35.
Man, sometimes it just gets frustrating, and you've just been beat down all day. This defense hasn't had answers, but now you can't let them run the football and just run it down your throat and be physical. This defense has to do something different and find a way to make something happen.
They move to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
The offense needed something, just anything, to give them just a little breathing room, and the defense provided it with that penalty. Back to throw, it's Aldridge. Looking to get it in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
A great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And here's the return. No more room to run. They make the tackle right there, and the clock is at 0, and that's how this one will end. They've reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team to get up to this point. So much